welcome to the post-round robin play, folks. Yes. Okay, I got good news and bad news. Good news is, this is, well, maybe no, sorry, bad news is, this is the only louting game there is for the rest of the competition. Okay, so you win this game, you are here for the long haul, all the way to the end. Right? So you will walk away with medals, trophies, huge prizes. Okay, small prizes. Whatever the committee could afford. All right, so that's great. Any, excuse me, any questions?
Do you have a joke for us?
Oh, that's a really good question. No, I'll get one though. I'll have it. Saving it for quarterfinal 2. Okay. Even better reason to win the game, right? All right, come on out and cool off your sliders. Coaches can take off to the far end. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, who's gonna throw up? Oh, no, we didn't. Yeah. Super. Okay, girl, this is yours. 5 seconds. You. Go. Curlers, please deliver your counterclockwise. Last on draw. You have 1 minute. Okay, welcome to the ice. Half of our teams.
No, on time.
We're trying to come in. We're trying to make it. That's right.
The prepared.
Yes. Okay, firstly, congratulations, making it to the playoff, post-round robin playoff games. Yay, teams. Yeah. All right. I got good news and bad news. All right. So good news is, well, let's start with bad news. Bad news is this is a lout game, right? You lose the game and you're out of the competition. However, if you win this game, you are here for the long run. You're here all the way through. You will get a championship medal or a plaque or something. You get it, okay? Because after this game, every game will lead to a finals no matter what. That's good. So, feel free to step onto the ice, for your sliders. Coaches can go to the far end if they would wish. Okay, curlers, you have 9 minutes. The ice is yours.
We're yellow, right? Yeah.
Oh, the other thing is they're going to be making some announcements. You'll hear it, just ignore it. Make sure they don't do it during the LSD.
plenty of time. Fine. That's why you don't
Yep.
stop.
Yep.
Please deliver your counterclockwise last draw. You have 1 minute. If I had thrown, you would have done just a little better than me. Yeah, I'll take it.
While they're doing the measurements, I just want to update you guys on the posting. About 4:30.
Also, that one should. Yeah, I got it.
Bleachers.
Exactly.
Where she's
Thank you guys. Exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do so many stones. I'm not practicing that. That's my one thing about this is by the time already by the beginning of the game I am done with most of them. That's the one. Yeah.
Yellow has hammers.
Oh, yeah, we were. I just wanted to see how much we could score. That's really funny. When I went over to check, and then.
Okay, time to play game. Step on the ice. Pull your sliders.
I'm not gonna. My sliders. I'm just gonna put the roots back on.
All right, have fun. Throw well. Good luck, folks.
Yeah, wait. Did you just? I truly hope we all went terrible. Why are there quarterfinals? You know who doesn't like me? They hate me. All right. Give a game. I don't think there's any being on this planet that can be like this. Zeus just like yeah, honestly, that's what I was. No, it was just white.
Hello everyone and welcome to the beginning here of the 2025 College National Championship here in Midland, Michigan's quarterfinal first round. First end of the quarterfinals here. Starting things a little bit late again on our first end here. Looks like we don't even have the correct end camera up for this. We'll get that fixed here. There we go.
Why is he back there? What? Yeah, you're right.
Looks like this ruck here going for a draw in there. Maybe a little tap and roll over. Looks like they might get it here. Delivers a little bit too much energy into that back rock. Take a look from the other perspective. Arizona State here, second time on this sheet right in a row. Gonna be going for a takeout on the right-hand side one there. Give it a little bit for line there. Might have been a little bit too late for it. They're going to roll it into the rings here, but in the process are going to be guarding up the rock they were intending to take out there. Looks like this rock's going to be through the rings. Maybe sitting on the very back there. A little bit for line there. Almost went for curl from Arizona State. Gonna get that takeout. Not quite gonna roll over as far as I think they wanted it to there. But still gonna be looking like a very good rock here as we start out this first end. Hard for curl on this one here from Arizona. Arizona getting a relatively good shot there. It's going to be a peel, and it'll open up that yellow one for a takeout from them. MIT here going to come in and likely put up a guard. Cleaning the rock a little bit there as it comes down the sheet and into that left-hand side camera. Hard for line. They're just going to tick off that one a little bit. Don't quite guard it up enough there, as you can see. Looks like they're not going to take out the back one. Instead, are going to try and roll back under on the right-hand side. Curling it here. Gonna hit their own rock back. Didn't quite get the double there. But a very good rock regardless there from Arizona. Line going for here. Now they're pushing it. Very good takeout there. Almost immediately they're on for line. Oh, right by the guard there. They're going to get the roll underneath. It's going to go too far out. Barely making it past that guard there.
They lost handle, which killed the speed.
This one here, looks like they might have been trying to do a takeout here. They're going to roll the Red Rock in farther than both of their yellow ones. Maybe just a little bit farther out, actually. Going for a weight on this rock. Trying to get it in the rings there. Doesn't look like it's going to get there. Just going to sit top of the house and guard up the center a little bit better. Second to last rock this first end. Neither team getting too much of a chance to be on the offensive here. This end. Looks like this rock's going to be through the house. A little bit too much weight on it. Final yellow rock this end. So it looks like they're trying to curl it. Trying to get it as far in behind there as they possibly can. It's going to sit right on top of the 4-foot there. Getting Arizona State 1 point this first end. Going to keep things over on this sheet for a little while. No requests for any other sheet changes. I'm completely open to them. Scores look like they're not updating. I'll do a manual refresh here. There we go. Looks like I might have just had to do that. If anybody has any specific requests for sheets to be put up on the live stream here, favoring B and C. Someone says C, I think we can do that. There's your C camera. Penn State versus RIT over here. Looks like they're just starting their second end as well. Sheet 3 near house now on the screen there. RIT down 1-0 here after this first end. This rock is looking to be a good 3 guard, maybe just in the rings there. Sits top of the 4-foot with a little bit of sweeping. Going for a takeout here from Penn State. Line is good. They're going to have to go. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it here. They're just going to tick it and peel out of the rings. RIT here coming out. Gonna have to curl this rock here. Putting up another guard. This one looks to be very, very precise on the center line there. Somebody says they want to see B here. I'll put the B house on here in just a moment after we figure out where this rock's going. Looks like it's going to be top of the 8-foot, not quite far enough back behind that red one. There's your sheet B house for you. Two yellow rocks, probably both designed as draws there to come in behind those two red guards up on that sweep line. Going for a line here on sheet B here. Not going to get quite enough roll over there, but it's still going to be a very good shot as we go in here to the later part of the end here. Second from each team throwing their rocks. Going to give it a little bit of curling here, Penn State. Looks like they're going to miss the takeout that they wanted there, though. RIT here now having a chance to score maybe more than one after this game of takeouts and guards / draws. This rock definitely through here. Taking a look back over to B here. Two in the rings. We can watch this takeout coming in. Looks like it's actually going to get that double there. Not even by that much here. We'll take a look at the close-up here. That rock is sitting farther in. Not quite a double takeout or a takeout at all there, but it gets those rocks far enough out that they are no longer scoring. Take a look at our three near house again. Another center guard. It's been a game of guards and takeouts over here. This rock's going to be through here. Penn State here having hammer in this. A few more rocks remain. Looks like they're going for a corner guard. And this one might over curl. Cleaning the rocks a little bit. Solid 8-foot draw there. That corner guard over there. Looks like it over curled a little bit. Line is good on this rock for the takeout. Almost took their sweepers off there. Looks like they are going to get this one. Not going to get out that far there. Still going to be the shot rock. As we go into the lighter half of the end here. Going for curling it here. Doesn't look like it has too much handle going into this. They are going to get the takeout. And that yellow rock sitting in the rings there. Really light rock, I think I heard them call that. Looks like they might be able to bring it into the rings here. Maybe even enough to be shot. On such a slow rock there. It's going to be in the 8-foot almost immediately here. RIT coming in, asking exactly where they need to hit that. Hard for line there. They're going to get that takeout, but it'll be a peel. They're not going to stay in play. Penn State, one rock remaining here. A little bit more, they said, than the last one. All they need is that draw to the button here. 2 requests for B now. We'll go over there again after this final rock here. Penn State might have thrown it a little bit too much. And it's going to be swept out. RIT getting 1 point here in this second end. We're going to switch over to C, like I said there just a second ago. As they come back onto their third end here. First rock of the third end here for MIT. Looking to be ending up top of the house there. Rocks have been curling a lot here. This one, prime example of that. Over curled well past the center line and the left-hand side sweep line there. Looking for another corner guard. Double corner guards to start things out here. Each team respectively. Rock looks plenty heavy here. Not even going to bother sweeping that. Even thinking a little bit about line there, just trying to curl it. It's going to be almost due opposite of that yellow one. A little bit inside of the sweep lines. The one is from Arizona State. We'll see if this rock stops here. Doesn't look like it's going to. Might just barely make it out of the rings there. Looks like it's going to do that. Maybe sitting at the very back of the house. No takeout here. Looks like they're going to go for a draw behind that corner guard there. A rock cleaning there. Watch this one go in behind. They're going to curl it despite its weight. Try and get it as far buried as it can. Check this here. We can see how far buried that red one is. It's also a shot. MIT here going to be looking to do the same thing here, looks like. So far, this is looking to be a very good rock here. Things looking good for MIT so far this end. Arizona here going to be looking to take away those. Not quite takeout weight here. Sweeping for line here. They're going to get that takeout there. It was a bit slow for one. Still going to get it. Going for line here from MIT. Going for another takeout on the same rock. Update scores. It does appear that the digital ones are not updated. I'll do a manual update here. Don't know if that changed anything, but I will give an analog update. Minnesota and Harvard are tied 2-2. Arizona State up 2-1 over MIT on this sheet. Penn State down 0-2 against RIT. And Navy tied with Castleton 3-3. Very nice takeout there. It's going to send that rock right over the button. Lucky they threw it with the weight they did. If they hadn't there, that would have been positively through the house there. Going for curl here. They're going to just give their rock just a little tap there. Probably just enough to put them scoring. Have to take a look here. Going for a line. Maybe not so much there. Our digital scores, I'm not sure if they're updating or not at the moment. So I do apologize if they are not. MIT looking for a very fast double right here. Basically just trying to blow up this little cluster and just about everything along this line here. Watch that rock come in here. Blowing technically a triple takeout there. One rock from each team being he hit out 2 from yellow team, from their own team too. Less ice here, I heard. Backline weight, it sounds like. Still just trying to go for a draw back there. Weight is too much to stay in the house, it looks like.
Yeah, middle one, I think. Yeah.
MIT took their sweet time on that rock. Gave me a chance to get a drink here. Thank goodness as well. Really, really hard for line on this one. Looks like they're going to get that roll, too. It's not going to come over far enough. It just becomes more backing here. Vice and Skip here, figuring out which rock is closer, despite having 2 rocks left for Arizona.
If it needs to be there, then that's fine.
For line on this one from Arizona. They should have been on a little bit harder earlier, depending on what they wanted for this here. They are sitting shot, might have just been trying to block up any chance of a raise here or a draw. Something along those lines. Didn't see the call on that one. MIT here also doing the same thing, trying to figure out which rock is closer. You can take a look here. They both look almost equidistant. From the view of this camera, looks a little bit closer. Red Rock looks a little bit closer. With a fisheye view distorts things a little bit here. We're gonna watch this takeout here. At least it's takeout weight. Looks like they're trying to get rid of that one high in the house. Successful in doing so there. Doesn't put them at gaining a point off of it, but still puts them in the rings. Maybe trying to get a roll over there. Since A and D houses are broadcast and can get more perks at B and C houses when you're focusing on another sheet, I think that can be arranged. More peaks at B and C houses. Yeah, right now actually I can go over and we can take a look at the house on C here. We'll wait until this rock here, as this is a final rock for this fourth end here. Going for a line here. Gotta be at the button. Vice is going to come up and help them, and it is way over curling there for them. Trying to follow that in as far as it'll go. Doesn't quite go far enough for Arizona. We're going to go actually over to sheet C here. We can take a look at the house down there. Not very many options. RIT are figuring out which rock is closer here. Looks like they might be doing a measure. Here on C, trying to figure out which rock is closer. Camera looks like red, definitely. Again, that fisheye might be messing things up here. Looks like they might be going for a measure here. Officials on the ice getting the measuring device. We'll keep the house camera on B there, and for the moment here go over to far wall on B again, just to watch this end a little bit. That rock getting swept out of the house. Very first rock. Looks like it might get swept out of the house here. Might also just sit at the back 8, which it has. Over on B here, bringing measuring tool over. We'll go on that close view and take a look. Bringing the dial caliper in there. If Penn State scores this, looks like it might tie things up here. Can't quite see the score from my angle due to people in the way, but looks like the red rock was closer after the measure there. They pull it towards the center to show that. We'll see what the score is after they put this one up on the scoreboard view. And we'll put it back over to B for an end. C, I'm sorry, not B. They're all blurring together at this point. Third end, looks like RIT has scored all 3 ends against Penn State here. Penn State looking for a win after coming off of 2 consecutive losses, I believe. Behind 3 points, all small scoring ends, kind of just showing the closeness of each of these ends. Watch them come out. I'll put the house on the proper end so you can actually see where the rocks end up here. There's your near house view with the skip. Two solid rocks right out of the gate here. He's trying to get this one in the rings and behind those high 3 guards there. Unsuccessful there. Sits on the sweep line. Line is good, and the weight looks definitely better on this one. Almost no handle here. The smaller the handle on these rocks, the more they curl. And this one is a prime example there, showing that 6 to 8 feet of curl that some of these rocks have been getting here. Not even getting just over 1 full rotation by the time it stops there on the forefoot. Again, not very much handle from RIT here on this rock. We can give it a little bit for line. Looks like it's going to make it past those guards, though. Might sit in the back 8 there. Almost on the T line there. On the center line. Going for line here. Looks like they might just be trying to do a raise at the moment. They get right on the exact same line as that previous one. Setting RIT up for a double here. We'll see if they take it. Looks like they're going to. Maybe just trying for one, and if they get that second, good for them. We've got just a second here. We're going to go take a look at the house for Sheet B. Here's your house. Both these rocks coming down. I'll change back for C, but you can get a good look here at both sheets and what's happening. Missed that take out there by a rather substantial margin. 2 rocks sitting right there from MIT. Arizona likely looking to get rid of both of them. Watch this one as it comes down the ice here. Curling it. Almost had the double there. Maybe a little bit more weight could have done it. Getting around those guards, though, with too much weight might have been a little bit of a challenge. Sheet 3's house. We can get a good look here. Going to do another raise into the rings here. Not going to get it quite far enough again. But putting a lot up there. Penn State 1 rock. RIT 2 rock. And then Penn State 3 and 4 rocks there in the rings. Giving it a little bit of sweep in there. Looks like they might have tried to do some kind of takeout through that high yellow one there. Unsuccessful in doing so. Also guarded up that same line that Penn State had been using there to get those rocks in. Almost had that takeout there from Arizona. Looks like they just nudged in MIT just a little bit there. Doing my best to keep things updated on both B and C. Again, for those of you who've joined recently, don't know about this, there's a second live stream going that is houses of sheets A and D. Just the houses of those. No commentary on that one, so arguably less interesting. But if you're trying to watch on games going on there, the Navy versus Castleton game on D and the Minnesota versus Harvard game on A, that is the place to do it. Almost looked like he let go of that rock before or after the hog line here. No, he didn't, obviously, but almost got that one through the port there. Ticked their own, opening things up a little bit for sure. We'll see if Penn State guards as their shot here or if they try to raise their own in. Just enough there to get them two and put up even more of a guard. Although in that situation, might set you up for three, for a triple, maybe even a double. We'll have to see what Penn State does on this one. They're gonna go. It is curling a whole lot. Looks like it might lose the handle on it. Still got it going. Not really sure what happened to that rock, whether it picked something or not. Doesn't look like there's a line in the ice there. But it does look like that rock might have something wrong with it. I've heard about things on both B and C of yellow rocks having issues with way over curling or acting very weird. Prime example being that rock right there. Taking their RIT here, taking their time with their first skip rock. Making sure everything is good and set up for them. Again, not very much handle on these rocks here. He's going to be curling a lot because of the little amount of handle they have. Going for line here. Just a little nudge back there. Doesn't quite get things into the rings. And things are still very closed up when it comes to that. Overall here. Not very many openings to try and get in. All right, Penn State here still holding out that 1 point. RIT second and looking to get two. Taking a look here. Possible run back maybe for Penn State here with that high rock along the sweep line to just nudge theirs back into the rings here. Show B, good timing, my friend. I just changed it over for the house there. As you saw that takeout there, final rock of the fourth end there. A very good takeout, managed to cut down MIT there from 3 or 4 points down. I believe it was 4 points down to 3 here. 1 rock remains for Penn State here. We'll see what they do against RIT. RIT has 1 rock here before that. Put it back on the near house for here. MIT coming in the warm room here as their sheet is getting ready to be mopped and repebbled, as you can see there. Going for line maybe. Skip of this, the skip here seems to like doing sweeping as well. Either that or he's trying to keep warm. Both of them doing a very good job overall. They're gonna get that rock into the rings. Might not get it quite far enough. Maybe was a little down for that. It's gonna sit top 12. Putting that rock there also guards up Penn State from the chance of them to get any more. Only thing left for them to try here is a run back along those rocks there. A hard run back that might end up with a peel as well. Looks like that might be what they're trying here. Keep an eye on the skip here for just a moment. Looks like they might be trying to do that run back. Maybe not here. Something along those lines. Watch here. See what they did. I'm not really sure what the skip called or the vice called. Already ready to mop there as soon as they threw that rock. Hard for curl here. Looks like they're not going to get it, though. Penn State here going to score 1 this end. On that note, I'm going to flip the camera over to the far end camera on sheet B and take a brief moment away from the cameras here. Until I have returned and they are done mopping and repebbling. And enjoy the not having me commentating, I guess. I don't know.
brought it with you. Are you all from the Midwest? Or
Yeah, we basically have year-round ice, basically. July to September is no.
Hello, I have returned from my brief sabbatical. Um, nothing new. Nothing new going on at the moment. Sheet B here, back in action. Might have stayed out doing stuff a little bit too long here, but let me adjust my volume so I'm not deafening people, because that's not fun. People like their ears, or I would assume. We all have those moments where we wish we could unhear something. I'll give you a quick rundown of the scores here. 5-2, Harvard winning against Minnesota. On this sheet, 4-2, MIT. Penn State versus RIT is 3-1, and Navy versus Castleton is 5-3. Looks like our online scores in the left-hand corner there are updating. So good there. Might still be a little bit behind here. Shows Penn State having 0 on there. Should update any time here. I'll manually update it if I have to, though. Ooh, not the greatest thing to have happen there for MIT. In the process of that takeout there, they take their own rock out. Still going to be sitting 3. 3 points this end would put them up a significant amount against Arizona State here. Little tap right there. Got some backing on it. Going to be pretty hard to take out, but it does mean taking out another one of the same type of rock there. They're going hard for curl now. They're only going to hit their rock out of play. It does put them shot, though, so still achieving the intended purpose. Hey, I found some keyboard shortcuts. Woo. The things you do when you drop your phone on the keyboard. And the quarterfinals lose and you are out. Or I need to ask somebody about that. There's 2 rounds of quarterfinals. So I would assume the latter. I believe 4 teams already got eliminated. I think there were only 12. Could be wrong about that one, though. I will ask somebody here if somebody comes by. But yes, I will inquire as to whether or not it is elimination or if it is double or a single elimination or double elimination. Someone says from website, it says all losers this round are out. Based on the fact I have no other information to go off of, I would say that that is correct, but I don't know here.
Still like a four. A little bit less. A little bit more.
They call that shot a joke.
There is a bracket on the website for playoffs. I'll take a look at that here. This is good information for me. Yeah, I see it. Thank you for that information, though. That'll help me out in the long run here. Someone says, fear the goats. I wish I actually knew team mascots here. Somebody's going to have to tell me who the goats are. Only one I knew was Richie the Tiger from RIT. I'm not even really sure why I knew that one. I was just like, oh yeah. Event procedures document, yes. Cleaning the rock here. Final rock for MIT here. A bit more focused on the chat than anything else here. Goat is the mascot for Navy. Ah, I gotcha. I can give you guys a little bit of an update on Navy right after the shot here. Things going well for them so far. They've been up most of their ends. Currently tied 5-5. Sheep for Far House. There's your house. Navy versus Castleton. Navy, a yellow, and sitting one with a very solid guard here. Castleton going to be looking to score. Final Vice Rock here. Castleton appears to have hammer going into this one. Take a look back over to B here. But not much has changed. Just a lot of rocks in the house there. I think some of us are looking for a bracket that lists who's playing whom, who's playing who, rather than just the line scores. Does that exist? I can't find it on USCA webpage. So we're looking for a bracket that lists who's playing who. I think there's some physical papers here at the club that have that information on it, but I'm not sure that any of those are online. I believe most of those are being filled out by hand as well. I do actually have information. I'm gonna, one of the officials here was nice enough to go and get me a copy of the physical paper that's got our draws on it so I can relay that information to you guys. For the moment, though, I don't think any of that stuff is online. I'm not the greatest at navigating websites or really interpreting information terribly great when it comes to curling related stuff on the website there. Starting out this fresh new end here. Switching the houses around here, put it on the near house. Would have been very good for an LSD there. Almost identical to an LSD on that sheet at the very beginning. We're going to do a check on sheet C here as well. Might be getting the information here in just a minute. Still expecting that. Might be a moment though. Looks like they tried to go for a takeout here on that one. Unsuccessful in doing so. Still trying to get that information out to you guys. 2 red in the house there. MIT rock here looking a little bit narrow. Put it on our near wall camera as it comes down the ice here. Gonna hit that guard there. Not a bad rock. 5 guard rule is going to put that one back in play. Could we see Penn State versus RIT? I think that can be arranged. I'll put that over there now. We've been on B for quite a bit now. Here's your Penn State game. A very tight house looking over there. Looks like they're, that's not right. Looks like they're trying to figure out which rocks are closer. Everything's kind of clustered in there. Skip putting an X up. Looks like they might want a measure or maybe coaching here. No rocks remain, I don't think. Yeah, no rocks remain here. Another measure on sheet B here. Second one this end. Measuring the rocks here. We'll see which one is closer. Yellow Rock is closer. Penn State now 2-3, closing that gap against RIT, keeping things a very lively game between the two of them. Thank you to Tyler for suggesting that I move to this sheet. Wouldn't have even bothered to have come over here if he hadn't, and see that measure there. Measures are always something interesting to see out here. Okay. I'll flip the houses around here so you guys can see that. I think I've got the link to the a picture of the draws here. It's just a Google Drive file at the moment. It's a Google Drive file for the draws here. Hopefully that works. We've got a watch party for Arizona v. MIT. Would appreciate watching more of them. I think that can be arranged. I hate to say it, but I think a watch party, even if it's like 2 people, gets a little bit more priority over other people. It's very cool you guys are doing that. Thank you for the support over here. I appreciate it. I'll keep an eye on the house on that sheet. Arizona State Rock sitting on the button. The bracket is very helpful, someone says. I am glad. Corner guard, as we can watch this one come in here. Picture link worked, thank you. Yep, always, always, always. Put it back over on B here for a bit. You can watch this one come down the ice into that hack there. We'll see how far in they managed to get this one. But for a moment there, that yellow rock had just been drawn in, and I had like teleported forward in time, but it was just the way he was moving there. Looked like he was following the rock or pushing the rock or something like that. 1 rock remains, it looks like, for each team here. 2 for MIT. MIT has Hammer going into this. Looking to do everything in their power here to get themselves to score and keep ahead of Arizona here. Arizona doing everything in their power to keep up. MIT having been on the offensive this game, a first here, this end a first here, as Arizona been on the offensive, MIT on the defensive a little bit here, or vice versa. Probably waiting for a call here to see what they're going to end up doing with this one. They're going to curl it. Looks like it's going to end up top 8 here, top 4. Sitting on the tee line, there's a little spin there before stopping. Line there looks like it's good enough for them to come in and take that out. Watch them come down the ice here. They're going to push it here. Move into the close-up camera here. They're going to get that takeout. They're going to roll out, though. So Rock's sitting shot is still going to stay the same here. 2 red, it looks like. 2 red. 2 red, they have called it. Make sure our scores are updated here. Manually refresh here. No, it takes a second for scores to update most of the time. I think we'll stay on B here for a bit. Might go over to C, keep an eye on their house as they get later in their 6th end here. Actually going to go over to C for just a second here. Take a look at their house as they get a rock in. 5 guard rule. Might have been loitering over that one to see how far it would move. Right out of the gate here, going to go for a takeout. MIT going for a takeout here. Successful takeout there. Things looking good. Ah. And that does that. I gotcha. Okay. Doing a little bit of experimenting with my keyboard shortcuts I just learned about. Might figure out how to configure those over the course of the banquet, because I guess I'm not going to be eating during it. Or banquet, I guess. It's just kind of a big team dinner here. All volunteers and everybody gets to eat, so. First call was top 12 started, and then it went to top 8, and now it's through the house. Trying to curl this one in here. We'll see if they get it far enough. Skip's going to give it a little bit of help there at the end. We'll watch what the skip does here. Looks like he wants a takeout. Maybe still deciding here. Come across the, ooh. Looks like he wants to do a hit and roll over there. Give it a little bit of curl. Might not make it through that gap. Oh, barely past that guard. Goes out anyway there. Or that 8-foot rock, not that guard, I'm sorry. Wanting a high 8-foot rock. Rock looks narrow. My view is obscured by an official at the moment. I would give a score update on the other sheets, specifically C and D here, but kind of can't see them at the moment. Looks like a very solid raise here. They're going to get it over right on the line there. Handle even matching up for it. Very gentle tap back. They're going to put them up at 1 point here. And we'll watch what the skip wants done. And he's thinking about it. Yeah, that's a good shot right there. Takes their own rock out in the process, but is successful in still making them shot here. I do apologize if there's extra background noise going on. Did the Castleton Navy game end in a tie? No, they are still going. Currently 6-6. Going in a seventh end, it looks like. Not managing my cameras at the moment. Sorry about that, everyone. We're going to get that rock pretty far into the ring. It's going to sit third. Not going to be a shot rock, though. Now that I have a chance to give you guys a score update, Harvard winning against Minnesota 7-4. MIT winning against Arizona 4-3. RIT winning against Penn State 3-2, and Navy is tied 6-6 here. Yes, of course. Yep. I'm not sure why they might have been doing that. Could have also been some kind of fist bumps or something relating, but they are still going at the moment. Looks like this one's going to be through the house. A little bit of sweeping there, and that one's out. very hard there. Like actually going to get off here. Maybe a little bit early and curl it. All they're looking for here is that draw to the button. Oop, wrong input here, everybody. I'm sorry about that. Everybody playing N7 at the moment here.
Like, let's say he knows the yellow, and then let's say he wants to come and nose on top of it.
Oh, no, he wouldn't.
Why don't we just finish?
Wait, are they sitting two right now?
Yes, no, close. So they don't, Arizona doesn't know if they're sitting 2 at the moment. It definitely looks like it from my perspective here.
Give it more weight. Give it some weight. Try to go to the inside, not throw half. Half.
I'm honestly kind of nosy.
Sure.
Okay, let's bump it. Okay. Bump it through half. Just to tighten up the groove a bit. Whoa, not that one. Whoa, right, whoa.
And the thing is, if it doesn't recurl, that's okay.
Arizona taking time here. Gonna get this rock right. Doesn't roll in quite far enough for them. Still a few rocks remaining this 7th. Going to be some wild final ends. It's going to be a crapshoot for me to try and keep my eye on all of them, as they're all running right about the same amount of time as well. Do wish me luck in that manner. Did learn just about 15 minutes ago about keyboard shortcuts. I am using those. Hopefully I can streamline things even more for our final few rounds here. Quarterfinals 2, semis, and finals to be tonight at 7:30 and tomorrow at times that I do not know, respectively. It's like MIT might have gotten 2 there. They're hanging the score. MIT only getting 1, tying things up on sheet B once again. like Mr. Hobbs said there, going to be some wild final ends here. Sheet D also tied going into their 7th. Navy versus Castleton. Penn State against RIT. RIT up 2, although they were tied before. Penn State down 2. Only 1 point scoring ends on that sheet, which is interesting to see. Anybody have any requests for sheets here? We've been on B for quite a little while. If anybody wants me to go over to C or even D for a little while, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm open to changing sheets here. Keep it on B for just a little while longer until we get some responses regarding that. Not to disrupt the watch party, but just trying to keep everyone happy, I guess. C, please. Somebody says C. I think that can be arranged. We'll see what other people say here. We might go to the B wide angle camera depending on what happens. B, the way it's set up, I can have it show most of A as well as C. This RIT fan will always appreciate some time on C. I think that could, oh boy, excuse me. I think that can be arranged. Somebody else says D. I'll try to keep things updated over there as well. I'll actually go to the button camera over there while we've got a little bit of downtime here on B. Tigers versus Penn State. Looks like a lot of people want C here. We'll put that on here in just a little while. Here's your far house camera for sheet D. Only 1 rock remaining on D. I'm going to put it over on that for just a bit here. Yeah, not the greatest camera on this sheet, but still one that works. Team Navy having some fun out there on the ice, doing dances and some kind of handshakes as well there. Watch them here. Castleton sitting 1. Navy looking to do some form of raise here on their final rock. A very, very fast one. Watch it come into the rings here. Oh, a beautiful shot right there. It's going to get them sitting 1. As they finish out their 7th end here. Beautiful, beautiful run back there. ASU MIT tied on the last end. Go back when this end is over. I think I'm going to go to my far wall sheet 2 camera here, and we're going to re-angle it so we've got both C and D as C and B as both have had many requests in the past little while here. And I'll do my best to keep things on the button cameras there for both ends. Arizona, a little conflict of interest there, trying to figure out which rock they wanted to sweep in the house there.
Came a little narrow, but good. I really wanted to guard out of the way.
Beautiful draw right there. Doesn't quite make it to the button, but the line was there for it. And they're going to sit on the 8-foot for that rock. Another person for A. We'll watch this takeout here, and I'll put it over on the A house. Almost got that double there. Rolls their rock out at a 90-degree angle. Score updates for all sheets. I think I can do that for you. Minnesota is losing 5-7 against Harvard. MIT and Arizona State are tied here on sheet B. Sheet C, I can't see this one. 5-2, 4-2. Penn State is losing to RIT. Navy up 7-6 against Castleton. Another person for A. There's your A button camera on the left-hand side. You can watch this draw come in. Might have a little bit too much weight on it. Going to be swept out to the back. Still going to be the shot rock here in this 8th end, though. Doing my best here. A is a little bit more visible here. Still going to try and keep things for all of the sheets visible here. Oh, almost had that double there. Only missed it by a small margin. C button last rocks. Yes, thank you for that. Here's your house for C. Looks like they're only going to get a takeout on one. Not going to roll in quite far enough. And Penn State is going to stay shot in this end. They do have an open rock here. Likely going to guard it up. Put it back over, favoring the C side for just a minute here. Not to disappoint any of you Sheet A followers, but they're still in the beginning of their 8th end here. We'll have to just wait and see here. We'll go back to them hopefully towards the end here. Sheet B getting a peel there, and actually a double takeout. Just one of each color here. We're going to watch the final rocks on C here for just a moment. Final yellow rock, we can see it coming down the ice, that left-hand side of your screen there. We'll watch it come into the button camera on that left side. Looks like they're going to get a second one here. Not quite a guard, but it makes things a little bit more of a challenge here to do that. On B, getting some coaching for both teams here as we get later and later into this end here. for this final rock here, we're going to come over to C. Watch their final rocks. In their 7th, it looks like. Still in their 7th, actually. Just shows how much time things have taken for them. Another request for sheet A going there right after this. Sheet A throwing it, Harvard throwing a takeout. That's what that yelling's all about here. You can watch this takeout here. Doesn't quite get the double, and that same rock is going to stay right in place on the top of the 8-foot, putting Penn State one step closer to a victory here. 2 points this next end could mean a W for Penn State here over RIT. Here's your house and wall cameras for sheet A. Sheet B getting back into the swing of things here. 4 rocks remain for them. 4 also remain for A. Going to be very tight going into things here. Going into the final sections, the final stones. Look like Minnesota might be getting some coaching here. Might be on their minute pause. And check out our near wall cameras for here, for B. I'm trying to bounce around things here. It's going to be, commentary is not going to be the greatest of quality or description. Timeout on A, back to B. That is correct. We're on B for just a second here. Obviously, I know the chat's delayed, and as soon as they go back, I'll go back over to A. But that might put me in a good situation or a better situation here, as I won't have to wait, or won't have to be dealing with, 2 final stones on 2 sheets at the same time. Sheet C just starting their 8th end. Navy v. Castleton over here getting coaching as well. LARP Shark, you are welcome, my friend. Doing the best I can out here. Going with the close-up here on the button. Just barely, not enough weight there. Maybe 4 inches at the most. Only a smidge. That thing is not in play. Looks like A is back up and running. I'll put their button camera on here. You can see their button camera. You can see that rock coming in here from Minnesota. Minnesota lagging behind a little bit here. Holding 2 at the moment. Only a few rocks remaining for each of them. Looks like they guarded up that center line here. Looking at the sheet A camera, Harvard here. Going for a takeout on that back one, trying to go through that gap there. That little gap in between those 2 yellow guards there. Move our button camera up just a tad here so we can get a little bit better of a view on the higher part of the things, of the end here. Second to last rock on B. Second to last rock on B as well. I'll do my best to try and get over to the house there. as soon as I possibly can. Not going to get the double here. Minnesota's still going to be sitting one. We're going to change over to the house on B here as they come in with their second to last rock. MIT's last rock for the quarters. Stops just in time to prevent a tap back there and to put MIT as the non-scoring team here. Minnesota here, final rock, and the very final rock for the game for Arizona. Arizona having hammer on B. Harvard having hammer on A. That's not good. There we go. Took me way too long to get that there. Minnesota skip coming out. They're doing everything they can to get this rock as far in as they can. Looks like they're just going to get it biting. Don't know if they're going to get it close enough. They are going to get it close enough. It's going to be the top of the 12-foot. It's going to be a second rock here. Might be ending up with the ninth end here. We'll have to see how well guarded that one is. Sweepers coming down the ice for Harvard. I'm going to go over to B here as we wait to see what they decide on A here. Sheet B here, final rock of the game. No sweeping yet. Yes, they're going to go for line here. Hard on the line, hard on the line. Do I not have it on? I don't have it right on the. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I have on the wrong button camera. I should have realized that sooner. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Gee whiz. But it looks like Arizona State is going to score one, maybe. They might be doing a measure here. From the camera's perspective here, looks like MIT having the one. Looks like A is also getting ready to throw their last rock here. They might very well be doing a measure here. So close to tell. Real nail biter here on sheet B. I'm doing my best to try and manage things. Looks like they might be doing a measure. Holy cow. Back over to the main here. We've got it on the sheet 1 camera. I'll make sure that this one is on the right button for their final rock here. Here's sheet 1's house. Signaled for a measure on sheet B. Should give me a little bit of time. They're bringing the thing out, just so you know here. Looks like Harvard's going to get this one in, and they are going to score to move on. Beating Minnesota here. The quarterfinals. Coming down to the very, very last rock there. Beautiful, beautiful draw by Harvard. We're going to switch back over to B for that measuring here. Navy still going. Not sure about that one. They're measuring the rocks here on B, and it is coming down to whichever rock is closer here. Whichever one is closer is going to be the scoring rock and the team that moves on. Tied 5-5. They're coming around to the yellow one. This is how we tell which is closer here. Yellow is going to move on. MIT has won 6-5, coming down to the very, very last rock. A hard-fought battle until the very end by both teams. Still got 2 remaining games here. C and D both on their 8th end here, but 2 very close games on A and B, and still close games on C and D. All of these games have been very, very close here. Clapping as they all come in the warm room here. Polite thing to do, I suppose. Need to put these on the right freaking cameras. I go to sheet 3 near wall for that one. We're gonna stay on 3. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 rocks remaining on C. D only has 2. We're gonna go over to D for just a minute here. All the way down here. Here's your house for D, a very full one as well. William Trimble says he's getting deja vu. Not sure what that means. I haven't watched last year's college nationals, but something tells me that these two are similar in some way. Getting coaching maybe on D here. So we'll keep our eyes on C for the moment. Screw me, man. I'm so sorry. This is getting to me a little bit. I shouldn't be letting it, but it seems to be. Now that camera's not working. Oh, okay, there we go. We're good. All right, D still getting coaching. Castleton getting coaching. Trying to see how they can score 1 here in the most optimal way. ASU versus MIT had a similar ending in the Consolation Championship in last year's Nationals. Thank you. I guess if this ever does come to Midland and I still happen to be here doing this, I might do a little bit more research before I go into things. Both teams got coaching here. Castleton not done quite before. They've got plenty of time to decide what they want here. C getting closer and closer to their last rocks here. Keep my eyes on them as well as D here. Can actually keep our eyes on D. Using our C camera, wide angle enough here to be able to see both sides. A lot of nervous energy I got going here. This has been a very eventful ending to the live stream. Hey, fellow commentator. Nice to see you on here. I have no idea all the things I blabbered on about commentating some draws for last year's Nationals. Hey, man. All good, all good. Thank you, guys. We appreciate all of the compliments. RIT here getting ready for this. Looks like they're going for a takeout. Looks like they're going to be successful. We're going to move over to D as they take out a guard, almost rolling theirs into play for their final rock. We're going to go over there. And we might actually, I think we're going to stay on this camera here, actually, It's better quality, and we have our button camera that goes all the way up to the high end there. Can't quite see the back of the house, but you can see pretty much up to the personnel boxes there. Castleton's done all they can here on D. It's all just going to come down here to whether or not Navy makes a mistake. And if they don't, they score. They might be trying for 2 here. Although, with as close as these matches have become here, we might also be a strategy to just hog the rock or something. Although I don't know if there's rules against that. Here's your sheet 4 camera. Watch the rock come down the ice here. No sweeping just yet here. We're gonna watch it come in on the close-up camera. It does look like they might get this here. Bringing it in as far as they can to get themselves 2 points this 8th end here. And I do believe I stand corrected, and Castleton has hammer. Guess I just didn't see that rock there. Thought that was the last one. Navy has done all they can here. C is actively getting coaching. Penn State getting coaching. Skip Wickline taking in everything she can here to do everything she can to pull out a victory here. 4-3. Penn State falling behind here. Skip and Vice deciding over here on D. Here is the actual final rock here. We're going to watch this one come down. Here they're going to curl it. We'll watch it come in here. Looks like it might just get it, but it's going to hit in on the Navy one. And Navy is going to get 1 point here going into this end, and they're going to shake on it. Navy now scoring 1 point, putting them up 8-7, although we've got to go back over to the other sheet as it is the final rock over there as well. Our second to last rock here. And they're going to roll in beautifully, even going behind their guard there. Beautiful shot there. Insanely close ends on all of these here. Put it on sheet 3's camera here. We are ready to finish things out with a final rock. Penn State versus RIT. Penn State scoring 1, having done all that they can in this situation. RIT here is going to go for the draw to the button. We're going to see how they come out with it. Looks like they are actually going for a takeout on this yellow one here to get them scoring 3, which would be massive. Massive stuff here. The true final stone of the quarterfinals, at least first quarterfinals. I've had my drink sitting here for like 20 minutes and I haven't taken a sip of it because I've been so focused on this. Immediately, though, they're on for curl, it looks like. It was an inside-out rock. No, they were on for line here. We're going to go in on the close-up here. And we're going to watch them. We're going to see they're going to hit one of their rocks farther back. But they're still going to score 3 to pull out a win here against Penn State. What a game. What games on all 3 of the sheets here. A great end to all of these games. Adrenaline-filled, nail-biting games here. Close on all of them right up until the very end. I'm going to put it on the far wall camera out here for the wide angle. And call it at that. So, until next time, everybody, hope you enjoyed this live stream. And until I see you again in another hour or two for quarterfinal number 2, hope you enjoy things, and I will see you all round like a donut.